What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Accepting All Trades. In last episode, we started down the road 1 year at a time back in history using the 2016-2017 Detroit Red Wings. And this episode, we're continuing that theme going back another year to the 2015-2016 season using NHL 16, and we are using the Florida Panthers, who in that 2015-16 season had their best season in franchise history. They finished with a 47-26-9 record, good for 103 points. They finished atop the Atlantic Division, which of course gave them a playoff berth, which they eventually lost in 6 games in a heartbreaking overtime against the New York Islanders, and their captain, their ex-captain, go Leafs go, John Tavares, who's now a Leaf. If you didn't know, did you guys know that John Tavares is a Leaf? He's a Maple Leaf. He's on the Toronto Maple Leafs, where I'm from. No, not that team. From this team right here. Can you guys see that? But anyways, we are trying to recreate the Florida Panthers' magical season in 15-16 and try and improve on it. As always, guys, let me know how you think we're going to do in this episode. Will we miss the playoffs? Will we make the playoffs but get eliminated? Or will we win the Stanley Cup? It's only happened once in this entire series. So getting into the trade block here, continuing the theme of the best forward, defenseman, and goaltender in terms of trade value, we got some elite young prospects here, Barkov and Ekblad, as well as their aging but starting and still good goaltender Roberto Luongo. Surplus is everything and anything, and our wants at the start of the season, I may change it depending on what trades come in, but for now it's a forward, a defenseman, and a goaltender, less than 35 years of age, and at least 78 overall. Looking at our lineups here, it kind of mirrors last episode's team with Detroit. I mean, the depth is great, especially at center, but again, no real superstars, but a great young team. You got Johnny Huberdeau, Bukestad, and Yager on the first line, Riley Smith, Barkov, and Jussi Jokinen on the second, Brandon Peary, Dave Bolin, Derek McKenzie on the third, with Sean Thornton, Vinny Trocheck as your fourth line center. That is not bad at all. Their D is all right. It's doable. I mean, you got the two old guys down here, Kulikov and Ekblad, which is a decent first line, Goodbranson, Steven Camper. So, you know what? Not too much to complain about, but you do kind of wish we had at least one elite player on our team to kind of put us at that next level. And our goaltenders, can't really complain with Bobby Lou in net, 88 overall, and Al Montoya vacuum hubs, not too shabby either. Try to save myself some time here. Let's send this guy to Siberia for 6 weeks. Not gonna lie, this sim is looking pretty quick so far. Pretty solid preseason. Those pop-ups at the top can get very annoying. We've got a home and home with Philly, and we lose both of them. Nice. Let's see how we can do in these first 2 months. Oh, sorry. Trade first. 2 old aging players. Boland, actually Tanguay is older than Boland, but we're saving some cap, even though it doesn't matter because cap is off. Tanguay, left wing, which is, it's kind of okay because we have a decent center depth, so I'll take a top 6 Tanguay in exchange for Boland. Let's do it. Wow, blockbuster right here. Our second trade of the episode, and it's a big one. We're sending a second round pick and Riley Smith. And Henrik Sedin is coming back the other way, so Vancouver doesn't mind splitting up the Twins after they move mountains to draft them together. You know what? I'm actually optimistic because Sedins aren't that bad in the game this year, and we're only simming for 1 year, so I'm kind of happy about this one. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, Vancouver? You couldn't have just done this trade all at once? You couldn't have sent both Twins to us? We're giving up Kulikov, who's in our top pairing defenseman, and a center prospect, it looks like, but okay, so the Sedins are back together, which should at least improve the morale, and hopefully our chemistry in our locker room, and hopefully our performance in the standings and on the ice. So let's go. Tampa is leading the Atlantic Division, but we're not too far behind. We're actually tied with Ottawa, same record. They're in the wild card, so we're definitely not out of it, and we have a decent cushion from Buffalo. And Toronto way down there, and Boston even further down there. I think we're still in good shape to make the playoff. Our new look Panthers, after a few blockbuster trades, Daniel and Hank are reunited, but on Florida this time. So we got a very old first line, 43, 35, and 35. Good grief. We got Johnny Huberdeau and Bukestad now down in the second line with Alex Tanguay, so that actually could do some magic there. Peary, Barkov, and Jokinen on the third, McKenzie, Howden, and Thornton on the fourth. So we lost Trocheck. Oh, hold on, where's Trocheck? Okay, we must have lost Trocheck in the trade. I think it was in the Henrik Sedin trade, if I'm not mistaken. And our defense took a kind of a major hit. We got Goodbranson and Ekblad, which is all right. But then we got a old as Bart's second line, Campbell and Mitchell there. And then Dylan Olsen and Alex Petrovic. So old, young, old. I mean, I'm not confident in that second pairing at all. I feel like they get burned night in, night out. So hopefully we can make some trades to improve that decor. Let's go another 2 months and see how we can do. I'm thinking the goal for these next 2 months is climb back into a playoff spot. Buffalo's giving us David Legwand, another old player. And we're giving up Dylan Olsen, who was our bottom pairing defenseman, and our flick. Get out of here. We'll take it. Teams know we're accepting all trades and are absolutely picking our prospect pool apart. Montembeault and Logan Shaw are gone. We get Vinny Lecavalier from Philadelphia. Oh, God. But you know what? I'm not complaining. We are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game win streak. As of now, 8. And still going strong. We got a little blemish in our streak there. Loss to the Rangers. We can follow up with 3 more wins and then a loss to Edmonton. So this season is looking up. Oh, baby, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. We jump from 5th in the division behind Ottawa all the way to 1st. Back where we belong. That is right. This team, this old team, is slowly getting picked apart, is making a run at the Cup, it seems, and they're mirroring what happened in real life in the 2015-16 season. Our first line still holding strong here, 87s across the board. You got Huberdeau, Bukestad, Tanguay, you got Vinny Lecavalier in there now to push McKenzie. McKenzie's actually up to 82, which is good. Good on him. Barkov's there, Legwand is there now, so kind of bringing back our center depth to where it was when we started the season. Our defense is looking okay. I mean, overalls are increasing a little bit just because of morale and stuff. So it seems the boys are working together, even though there's a lot of pieces moving in the lineup. Even Luongo, man, he's up to 89 overall. He's feeling it. He's having a great year. All right, so let's just go right past the trade deadline here. And unless we crash and burn in these last 2 months, as I say that, we're on a 3-game losing streak. Oh, God. Like I was saying, unless we crash and burn, 4-game lose, 5-game losing streak. What is happening? You know what? I think I broke our rhythm. We got another trade. Okay. Wait. Trocheck was still on our team? I swear he got traded. Okay. Well, he's not on our team anymore. We're getting P.A. Parento from the Leafs in exchange for Vinny Trocheck. This team's going to look completely different from how it ended in real life. Dude, no. I'm single-handedly going to destroy the Florida Panthers' future here. We've already got rid of so many of their prospects, they're great young players. Now they're losing Huberdeau in exchange for Radim Verbata, who's absolutely washed 2 years later. Brandon Peary, too, another young player. Oh my God, Vancouver's just unloading all their old talent on us. Somehow, this old team, all these players who have yet to win a Stanley Cup, are all jumping on the Florida bandwagon and are trying to get a ring on their finger, a cup in their hands. Coming right up to the trade deadline here. Might have been the last trade that we see. Oh, one more right before the trade deadline, and they're taking our second best defenseman. They already took our second best defenseman previously, Kulikov. Now they're taking our new second best defenseman, Goodbranson. Wow, Dallas Snakes. And we're getting a useless third goaltender. So that was a whirlwind month of February. A lot of pieces moved. Detroit jumped over us in the standings. We're second. We're still looking fairly comfortable, but I mean, Montreal's right there, so we could easily bounce out of the playoffs at any time. Let's have a look at the lineup that we are running with through to the playoffs. We got a lot of 87s now. Sedin, Verbata, Yager, Bukestad, all 87 overall, all on our top 2 lines. Alex Tanguay, the odd man out there. Jokinen, Barkov, Burrows, Thornton, Legwand, Lecavalier, and our defense, yikes. We're somehow getting through with this shady defense right here. Brian Campbell on your top pairing is not going to do you any favors. We got Sena Akolatse on our bottom 6 with Steven Camper. Oh, God, this is going to be ugly. 19 games to go. Let's just hold on. I feel like we're going to drop slowly in the standings. As long as we can hold on to that last playoff spot, I will be so happy. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Woo. Thankfully, we didn't self-implode, and we have made the playoffs, and our first round matchup is against the Montreal Canadiens. So I don't know if you guys were listening earlier at the start of the video. I gave the record that the actual Florida Panthers in the 15-16 season had. Their record was 47-20 26-9. Our record is 46-26-10. So we were literally 1 point away from tying the exact same record, the exact same number of points that the actual Florida Panthers had in that season. We finished up the season with 102 points, 1 point back of how we actually did in real life. Ottawa was right behind us, but I think we were okay in terms of the wild card. Yeah, we finished 6th, tied actually with the team that we are playing, the exact same record with the team that we are playing. Philly absolutely destroyed the league. 55 wins. Unbelievable. Pittsburgh, Washington, New York Islanders are there, so we could end up facing the Islanders again. But it won't be in round 1. And in the West, Chicago is back in its prime. A year after they won the Cup in 15, they're back at it again in 15-16. LA, Nashville, St. Louis, Colorado. Okay, San Jose, Minnesota, Anaheim. So no real surprises there. Depth in forwards leads to depth in points. So we didn't really have a top tier goal scorer or point getter, but it was spread across the board. So we had Yager with 68, Daniel Sedin with 63. In the future, this team will be absolutely terrible. They didn't get any picks in return. They gave away picks and prospects in exchange for older players, like straight up. So rip the future Florida Panthers, but for now they're okay. Verbata, Bukestad, Jokinen, yeah, can't really complain. We had 5 20 goal scorers. Defenseman Ekblad led the way, 88 overall, and only 20 years of age. He's going to be a stud. Please don't trade him. And in net, we had Bobby Lou lead the way, 37 wins. That's a great season. Can't ask more than that. Niemi had a yikes season, but some of those losses I can attribute to the Dallas Stars, where he got traded from. Montoya was a 9-2 record as well. You can't ask more than that from a backup. Crawford and Quick led the league with 41 wins apiece. Goals against average, wow, I can see already the leader here. Not Ranta. It is, who is it? Where is it? Johnny Quick. 71 games played, less than 2 goals against, and a .932 save percentage. So I think that is pretty much a lock for the Vezina right there. Also had 11 shutouts. I honestly cannot believe how good Tarasenko is in NHL season simulations. It is absolutely unreal. No wonder he got the NHL 17 cover, I guess. 97 points. He almost won 50 and 50. He was the only one close to 50 goals. The next was current Maple Leaf, John Tavares. No big deal. That's not John. That's John. On D, same story. The Swedes tearing it up. Erik Karlsson, 70 points. OEL, 64. Keith, 50. Subban, Burns, Gardner. Hello, Jake the Snake. And before we sim through the playoffs, we gotta look at the tree. Nashville versus St. Louis, Chicago versus Minnesota, San Jose versus Anaheim, and LA versus Colorado. Great series in the West. In the East, again, more great series. Pittsburgh, Washington, Philly versus New York Islanders, Montreal, Florida, Detroit, and Ottawa. We're playing Montreal. Should be a tough battle. Let's get into the sim. As always, let's go through the first 3 games and see how much trouble or how much of a stranglehold we have on this series. We take 2 back-to-back OT wins and then another win in regulation. All 3 1-goal games. That's incredible. Let's continue this trend and make the sweep happen. Damn it. Well, Montreal answers back with a 5-1 win, but we still have got this series on lockdown. There we go. Bye-bye Montreal in 5 games. Oh, crap. Accidentally simmed through the first game, but we won 7-3. So there you go. And we've already improved upon how we did in real life in the 2015-16 season. We're in the second round, and we won the first game of the second round against the Detroit Red Wings. So let's go a game at a time this time. OT loss. Okay, so this one's going to be a nail-biter the whole way through here. Let's go game 3. Didn't see what happened. All right, let's go. Let's bring it 3-2. There you go. And finish off this series right now in Detroit. We are going to jump in here, boys, and let's have a look-see at what happens. It's Game 7, Florida versus Detroit. Let's go. Come on. Who's going to get the all-important first goal? I'm saying Jussi Jokinen on Jimmy Howard at 12:37 in the first period from the top of the right circle. Let's see. Oh, it happened exactly how I predicted. Wow, I'm an idiot sometimes. We're up 1-0. And it's an even game, man. They can come back at any time. And they just did. Luke Glendening on Roberto Luongo ties it up. And the shots are slowly tipping in favor of Detroit at this point. Come on, boys. Claw back into it. Oh, and a dagger of a goal at the end of the second period to give Detroit the 1-goal lead heading into the third period of Game 7. This looks like this game's getting away from us. We need an early one. I don't want to take it to the last minute, boys. Oh my God, Tommy Yurko might have just iced it there. Why are people scoring from the hash marks, man? We need one. We need one before 5 minutes is out. Come on. Let's get it, boys. No, this is it. Oh, Game 7 against Detroit. It's all said and done. Oh my God. You know what? I would complain, but I can't really, because we improved on real life, and that's kind of the goal of, that's the kind of the spirit of these historical episodes, is to go back, find a team, and try and improve upon how they did in real life. And we did just that. Still waiting on our Stanley Cup champ. They're taking their sweet time, probably going 7 games. Let's see who wins. It's like middle of June now, and there we go. Wow. Wow, my Blackhawks. Doing it back-to-back this year, making it a true dynasty. 4 cups in 7 years. Chicago won in real life in the 14-15 season, and then they've taken it again virtually in the 15-16 season. Congrats to them. Now let's see how they did it. So we eventually lost to the Red Wings, who ended up losing to the Blackhawks in 7 games. What a matchup that would have been. Chicago, 6 games against Minnesota, sweeps Nashville, sweeps LA. And they're just resting. They're cool. They're calm. They're collected. And then they run into the Detroit Red Wings, who had a battle, man. 6 games, 7 games, 5 games, and another 7-game series against Chicago. They ended up losing, but, I mean, they can hold their heads high. And last but not least, let's look at the awards. Tarasenko gets the Art Ross and the Hart. He's going to win a crap ton of trophies as well this year, it seems like. James Norris goes to Erik Karlsson. Bing goes to Tarasenko. There's already 3 out of 4 trophies I've seen. Calder goes to Sam Bennett. Okay, good for him. He was probably a favorite to start the season. Didn't have the greatest year. Corey Crawford with the Conn Smythe carried the Hawks. Vezina to Quick. All right, there you go. Our prediction stood. Holtby with the Jennings. Goodbranson, really, you know what? He was on our team most of the time, so I'll take that as a Florida trophy. Thank you very much, Eric. Selke goes to Datsuk, all right. Lindsay to Tarasenko, and Richard to Tarasenko. So again, another 5-award season for Vladdy Tarasenko. I think that's back-to-back now. So there you have it, guys. The 15-16 season, we went back in time. We took control of the Florida Panthers to try and improve upon how they did in real life. We were 1 point shy of how they did in the season, but we exceeded expectations, making it all the way to Game 7 of the second round, eventually losing, but still improving upon how they did in real life. Really hope you guys are enjoying this kind of time travel we're going on with All Trades Accepted. We'll get back to regular scheduled programming in NHL 19 and finish off the teams that we haven't used so far. We might have to do another Toronto episode with the John Tavares on our team. I'm just saying. And also, guys, remember to head over to the community tab and vote on the team that you want to see me use next. It will obviously be kind of tailored towards the 2014-2015 season and kind of a special team that performed well or not in that particular season. Thank you all so much for watching and the continued support on this series. I've actually been blown away. Can't believe I've been able to get through 20 episodes of this series, and it's just starting strong. I've still got big plans for the series before it inevitably dies in NHL 19, but we'll go out with a bang. I'll make sure of it. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel and want to see more of these, and until next one, guys, I'll see you then.